Welcome back at CPLC Empodérate. We're right here at the Girls Leadership Academy of Arizona, and we have a couple of very special guests with us joining us. Mariachi Rubor, how are you guys?
We're doing good.
Oh my gosh, so excited to be here.
Well, I'm excited to have you guys here. So tell me a little bit about who is Mariachi Rubor.
Mariachi Rubor is Arizona's all-female mariachi. We've been together for 13 years now and proudly representing Arizona in international stages.
Very, very exciting. And tell me a little bit individually, how did you guys become a mariachi? How did you guys get involved in all this musical stuff?
Well, Mariachi Rubor was actually built on a dream. I wanted to create something unique and for Arizona, an all-female mariachi that was more than just music, but something that created space for women to be creative and to keep our music alive. So that's where Mariachi Rubor came from.
Exciting. So Yvonne, tell me a little bit how you got involved.
Gabby,
so sorry.
So yeah, I got into mariachi. Actually, there's like a long story, but the short story is my sister started doing mariachi when I was younger, and I watched her and admired the community that mariachi and the family that it was. And eventually, I learned guitar, and I got into my high school offered a mariachi program. And so that's where I've kind of like branched out and like really appreciated the culture and everything that mariachi music, the joy that it brought people. And that's kind of just resonated with me throughout my whole life. And I've had off and on, with mariachi, but I found Mariachi Rubor actually through my sister as well. And so I've been with them for, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
And it's been amazing. And I love these women. We're one big familia, and we all give each other grief, but we all have the same passion. We all come together from different backgrounds, and it's such a beautiful thing to like come together and just play music and like love and bring that joy to other people.
Great. What about you?
So I actually found mariachi. My story's a little bit different. My mom was a music teacher in Nogales, and I did not like the class I was in. I'm not going to say who the teacher was, but I didn't like it. And I said, Mom, I don't care. I will play whatever instrument you need. She's like, it's mariachi. And I was like, I don't care. Just throw. And so she was like, I need a bass player. So I started playing bass, and I've been playing since I was 11. But yeah, and I found Rubor through my mom as well. She was Yvonne's music teacher not too long ago. Not that long ago, but.
Is that joven?
Yeah. But yeah, that's how I found it. And I agree with Gabby. It's so much fun. I've been with Rubor for about 2 years now, and I love it. We have high standards that we keep ourselves to, and I think that's very important. In mariachi, you have to be proud, and we just have all these, I don't want to say standards or rules, but like, you want to present yourself properly, and I love that we do that here.
I think I'm one of the young, the more newer members of Mariachi Rubor. I think it just passed 1 year since I've been here. Probably I'm the youngest member, I think, 16. But I love Mariachi Rubor. Ever since I started, I feel like it's just pushed me to just always strive to become a better musician. And I think I've always just enjoyed mariachi like as a whole. I think I started understanding like the community it brought around like 5th grade. That's when I started taking classes for it. I think my mom really pushed me to like be more one with my culture, especially as a Mexican American. We all are, And so I think she made me like when I was like 4 years old. The first song like I learned and memorized was like Los Laureles, and she made me sing it so many times I'd start crying because I got so angry that she'd make me memorize it. But she loved the music, and she wanted me to know how my culture was brought together. So I think a year ago she also knew that there was auditions going on for Mariachi Rubor. She asked Yvonne, and Yvonne was like, have her come over, and I did, and I was like really intimidated at first. I was like, guys, like they're like full-grown adults, and I'm over here. I was still 15. I was like scared, but like the kind of like amazing women that like they just inspired me so much, and now it didn't like discourage me. Actually, it just made me like want to become better, because since then I couldn't find a community, especially of all females, that pushed me as hard as they do. and the like they all said, like the standards that we uphold, like they give like a hard time, but because you need to learn the music, because you need to be better, like it's all coming from love, and I love that about us. And it's just, I'm just so happy that it brought me here, and the things I've discovered through it, and yeah, it's amazing.
Very, very cool. And obviously, we're also at an all-girls school. So what does kind of women empowerment kind of mean to you guys being an all-women, mariachi group?
So to me, it means a lot, like representation, being an example to like the women that want to become female mariachis. I remember growing up, there was really no representation for it. There was about 2 all-female groups that I knew of at the time. And now we have festivals dedicated to all-female mariachis. So that is just amazing. And to be part of that movement is like, wow.
Very, very cool.
I think it's just so powerful to be in a space where it's only male dominated, and it was male dominated, and now we're just like, sí se puede, and like it was such a cool experience going to Guadalajara for the Encuentro Internacional, because we were the only all female group there, and it was such a cool experience because like you could see that these men were like, oh, like these women, they're here, like, talking about us. But like, I mean, who knows if they were talking good or bad? I say they were talking good. They're like, oh my God, look at how good they are. Look at how professional they are. That's the positive brain in me. But it was so cool because like we got to represent and just to be a part of something big and like inspire, maybe little girls that are looking up to us and like maybe thinking, oh, I can't do that. This is a man's sport, but it's not. It's so much more than that.
I think, I agree with the Guadalajara thing. It just made me realize how far we've come like as like females in mariachi. It like I didn't really understand it at first because I don't know, like I didn't even before I joined Mariachi Rubor, I didn't know that that's like a thing you could like do, is be like an all-female mariachi. So I thought that was cool from the start. And then on top of that, it, like what Gabi said, it's just so incredible to see that we pushed ourselves to be there, like, and we fought for it. Every step of the way we proved ourselves because we knew we needed to. We knew we had to do that extra mile just so that we could show like, hey, this is us. Like, we're here. We're just the same as all of you. We have everything that, everything we want because we fought for it, and I love that. And I never got to experience that. It was so cool.
Yeah, very, very inspiring. And obviously, you guys weren't just the only female mariachi group. You guys also got to represent Arizona, over there in Guadalajara. It must have been really, really nice. And kind of, what was that kind of experience like? Kind of, I feel like, what is it? A double-edged sword, being able to kind of represent 2 sides.
It's amazing. I mean, at times it's difficult. Like we have to keep thinking, oh, we're either not traditional enough or we're too traditional here. And it's like kind of a constant battle. But we were able to connect even over there, being from the U.S., connect with people from Mexico. And actually their reaction to us was like very, very welcoming, very, very good. They really accepted us over there.
Wow, very, very cool. And then obviously we talked a little bit about, a little kind of message that you guys would want to give those little girls that are kind of thinking of maybe picking up an instrument or starting like vocal lessons. What's something that you guys could tell younger selves, if that makes like any sense?
Yeah.
I would say for me, it'd be take up space. When I was younger, I was like scared to look or be in the front. And now it's like, take up space. Don't be afraid. Really like practice your skills and just go for it.
I think like just being a trailblazer, like doing things even if you think nobody else does them. If you think you're the only one, I promise you're not the only one who wants to do certain things, has these like dreams and goals. And I promise you there's a community like out there for you like us. And it's just hard because I feel like, especially as like when I was younger, I definitely thought that, and even for other things in general, like, oh, I'm the only one that thinks this. Oh, I'm the only one that wants this. But no, like, you just push yourself to do the things you want to do, and you will find it, and you just never stop. Like, if you want something and you feel it, just always, like, that's how I felt with violin, and it stays true with everything else.
Very, very exciting. And obviously, you guys have done a lot of very, very cool things, not just going to Guadalajara, but you guys got to also play for former Vice President Kamala Harris as well. What does kind of like success look for you guys?
It means, well, success means a couple of things: to keep our mariachi music alive and keep it authentic, to keep on breaking barriers and making space for women, and also just to keep up this legacy and keep representing not only women but Arizona.
To never stop growing and learning, no matter what level experience musician you are. There's always something new to learn, and I think that the moment that you feel you've conquered everything or you've known everything, I think that kind of you get this plateau and this stagnant mentality. And I think it's so important to be a sponge always in any space and to always be open to any opportunity. And I think that we are successful as Mariachi Rubor, and there's so much success out there to achieve. And we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna do it. And the world is our oyster.
For me, this is like my favorite thing to do. Like success is just like getting to put on my traje, do my makeup and my hair, and do the whole thing. But and like go out and like share my culture, like share and take up that space. And I was kind of like Yvonne, where like growing up, I was always like not as confident and like, oh no, I'm not that good. But like no one, like who cares? Because like if you think about it, and then the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And so it's like, just I wish I had known like more of like just live your life. But I mean, for me, success is just going out and sharing my culture with people and allowing them to see like who we are, and like this is tradition. This is what we do.
Very, very cool. And I mean, very inspiring as well. Now, what has been you guys' favorite part? I'm going to assume Guadalajara, because I know you guys reference it a lot, but is it Guadalajara or is it something else? Or was there like a moment that you guys were like, yeah, this is worth it? Like where you got to kind of look back and kind of be proud of not maybe just yourself, but like the group?
I think definitely and I think this goes for any like big thing we set out to do, is just getting to see the reactions of everybody that watch us, that view our like stuff online and repost our things. Just getting to see like all of that work being paid off by like how much you can see the excitement on people's faces when we play their favorite song, seeing tears when we play their like the most emotional song. That is like what makes it worth it. And I know they all feel the same. Like you can feel it when you've gotten to that moment where it's all paying off, because you can see the look on their faces and they're just like they're so content, and that makes you feel so content.
Yeah, going back to being that Mexican American group and being on both sides. When we went to Guadalajara, we were kind of hesitant about playing a Selena medley because we didn't know if they would like it, if it was traditional. It's not traditional. So the reaction that we got, though, when we played it was amazing. Like, the people were singing along. We could hear them. They were dancing. It was just so incredible to experience that. So
There was so many moments, not even just in Guadalajara, but like where we're gigging, and I just see like the joy and the excitement, like Zaya was saying, that like it gives people, and it brings tears to my eyes. Like there's so many gigs where I'm playing in a backyard of somebody's house, and like there's like a husband and wife doing a little dance together, and it's just like the most beautiful thing that we're able to bring that emotion. A lot of times when we play like Amor Eterno, like that is such a powerful song for a lot of people, and it resonates with a lot of people, and like it brings emotion to them. And for us to be able to create that and to be that is just like already an inspiring thing, just to be able to do that.
Especially when they come up to you at the end. I know a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, this song really touched me. Like getting to know that they like think that, like when we do gigs, especially like Amor Eterno, like, oh I recently lost my dad. I recently like getting those experiences. It makes all of the work, all of the everything that we put into what makes us good, like worth it. It's the people. It's always the people.
I think what's cool too, at least for my position, I play the guitarron, and there's not a lot of female guitarron players out there. somehow we have 3, which I think is amazing.
We have all 3.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, okay. But like, I love to like, when you see younger kids and they're like, oh, I want to join mariachi. And I'm like, you want to play the bass? And I've had younger girls before. One time this little girl said, oh no, but I'm a girl. I said, it doesn't matter. Like, go on to do it. So I think that's also fun to like represent and like all aspects of the group, even the ones that are mostly men, like we have a woman there.
Wow, very, very cool. And obviously you guys are not mariachi full time. You guys have careers outside of this. How does that kind of combine or kind of blend in together with how, you guys go on with your professional lives?
Well, with my career, I'm a hair and makeup artist, so like it's already creativity, and I always say that mariachi is like my creative outlet outside of my creative outlet. So like I feel like I'm just a creative person all around. So like they kind of fit hand in hand. Art is everywhere, and so it just keeps me alive. It's what keeps me going every day.
I was doing supply chain management, but it was a lot, very stressful, and I was missing a lot of the mariachi aspect, and I wanted to get us up to like more of a professional level and more gigs and stuff like that. So I decided to dedicate myself just to mariachi. So that's what I'm doing full time right now. But it is very hard to juggle both professional.
She's doing amazing, by the way.
Gracias.
I'm like the opposite of Gabby. I am a science numbers person. So I work at St. Joe's, and my degree was in chemical engineering. But so this is like my fun time. Like I get to go and express myself, and you don't really like express yourself through numbers. But I mean, you can try, but I could probably figure out a way. But yeah, so for me, like it is hard to juggle. Not gonna lie, but you have to pick and choose and prioritize, and time management is key. But yeah, it's still fun, and even now I work, like I have patients and stuff, and I always try to relate, and I'm like, oh, I'm a mariachi, and then you get like the señores and all of them, they come in, and you're like, oh yeah, and you show them the videos, and everyone loves it, and it's cute, and they're like, oh no, one was from Mexico. He's like, we have real mariachis in Mexico. And I said, excuse me? He's like, yeah, they wear the trajes and everything. I said, oh no, sir. And I like pulled out my phone, and he was like, oh my God. I was like, we exist up here too. Like, so it's been fun.
Yeah. For me, it's different because I'm still in school. I'm a junior. So it's a lot of, school does take up like my whole like
life,
in school days except for summer. So it hasn't been easy, but I actually love like the way it pushes me to do both, staying good academically, but then also having a job as a high schooler, as a mariachi. Whenever I tell my friends that, they're like, what? Like you're like a full-time, like not full-time, but like a mariachi that goes to gigs and you get paid. And I'm like, yeah. And I just like, I love the way it pays off, because it just pushes me to like stay on top of the things I need to do in school. And like toggling both of them at the same time, making sure it's a balancing act, but I'd say it's worth it because I love doing mariachi, and I'm definitely going to do it after high school. Like I want to continue it because music is my passion. It's what I like, the one thing that like makes me like this is what I want, So definitely it pushes me to become better every day.
Perfect. And talking about, music being your passion, what is you guys' favorite song to play, maybe individually or as a group?
Mine's an unpopular opinion, but Mariachi Loco. I love Mariachi Loco. All the mariachis out there that are listening, they're probably cringing because some people like, they're like, it's a repetitive song, but for me, it gets people excited. The people love that song. So I love that song because it brings them joy and makes them dance.
For me, currently, it's Las Mil Amores. It's one of our newer songs. And it's because it's a tribute to Las Tres Grandes de Mariachi, so like the 3 legends of mariachi, Lola Beltrán, Amalia Mendoza, and Lucha Villa. So for us to play that is like amazing to me.
So like honest answer, when I sing, like I want to make everyone cry. Like, I want everyone to feel how I'm feeling. But to sing, my favorite song is Ya lo sé que tú te vas.
Oh, it's a good one.
Good.
I think mine, just because like everybody knows it, they always ask me to sing it, is Los Laureles, just because of how popular it is. And I really,
Iconic.
yeah, it's so popular. Everybody loves it. It gets the crowd going, and it was the first song I had ever learned, like a mariachi song. So it's just my favorite.
Very
What's
cool.
yours?
I think, I don't think I've been asked any questions. I think it has to be oh my God, I cannot. Yes,
I love that song.
I listened to that song not that long ago, and I was like, "What is this song?" And I was like, and my friends' parents were like dancing that song, and I was like, "That's what I want." Like, it was such a cute song, and now that every time I like hear that song, like, it holds like a very special place in my heart as well. And obviously all the traditional mariachi songs too. I'm personally in a ballet folklorico group, so whenever I hear the oh my God, the Jalisco one, I keep forgetting. Jarabe Tapatio. I'm like, that's what, like, that's my jam. But yeah, I mean, I love that for sure. But now, Yvonne or anybody really, what's kind of next for now, Mariachi Rubor?
Well, right now we're preparing for a lot of the Dia de los Muertos activities, festivals, and hopefully we're manifesting for next year to have another international performance and recordings. A lot of people have been asking us for an album, so hopefully we see that in the upcoming year.
Well, that would be very, very exciting. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us right here on Empodérate. Well, definitely have to get you guys hopefully back on when you guys get that album. Right now, they're going to be playing for us, so make sure to stay tuned.